Let's decode the one and only RVCE College of Engineering. How can you get enrollment in this college? KCET, COMEDK. There is another option to get into this particular college, and that is... Hello to my cutest little children. I hope all of you are doing absolutely good and all of you are happy. Yes, and with that happiness, let's decode the one and only RVCE College of Engineering. Now, it is known as the placement king among all the top colleges which is there in Karnataka. But do you think that it's actually worth that tag? Let's decode that in this particular video. We'll be talking more about placements. Apart from that, we'll be talking about the fee, because that is also important. The amount that you are investing, we should be getting enough returns of it as well, right? So we'll see whether the amount of fee that you're paying as well as the return which you're getting through placement, is it at par or not? We'll also talk about the courses which are being offered, the cutoff which was there the previous year, the ranking of this particular college, what are the other facilities which is there in hostel, and how can you actually get enrollment in this particular college. Okay, so all of it is going to be covered, and if at all you are someone who have not hit on the subscribe button yet, make sure you hit on it right now, because you are going to get a lot of information about KCET as well as COMEDK counseling in this particular channel. And before I go ahead, one more very important thing. I saw your comments regarding the top 5 private universities that you can get, and also you want a video on that, right? And also one more particular thing was there, I forgot, but yes, I have that in my mind and I'll be definitely doing videos on it. The reason that it is taking time is that whenever you make college review videos, you have to do a lot of research. It's not a small thing, it's a very big thing. You have to look for their website. Apart from their website, you have to hear people being interviewed, as in the children being interviewed, what are their opinions and things like that. Then only you can make an actual review video, an honest one. So I have worked really hard. Make sure that you watch it completely, and I hope it is going to be helping you. So RVCE College, Baba, it takes in candidates through 2 examinations. One is KCET and the other one is COMEDK. Now, there is another option to get into this particular college, and that is what? Through management quota seats, through NRI seats. But the fee is generally on a very high side. Okay, so the recommended way would be KCET or COMEDK. So if KCET entry becomes difficult, as I said, there's a rescue option for you, and that is COMEDK, and I'll tell you why am I calling this as a rescue option. Okay, and this is not the same case as what we saw in MSRIT. In MSRIT we saw through COMEDK it was even more tougher, but that is not the case over here. And by the way, if you've not watched the videos on MSRIT or PES, make sure you watch it, and also NIT University. So these are the things that we're going to cover: courses and the cutoff for 2025. Why cutoff of 2025? Because it gives you an idea whether you should be having some hope of getting into this particular college or not. Listen, the cutoff which was being followed the previous year, there won't be drastic changes, as in 1,000 less, 1,000 more is not going to happen. That is not the case, at least for the very important courses such as CSE or AI and things like that. There will be minute differences, and with that you will get an understanding whether I can keep a hope for that. If not, you should be looking out for the other options which are there. That is super important. Okay, so that is the use of cutoff. So we'll be talking about that, the NIRF ranking, the placement data which was there, student rating, how do students feel after getting into this college, 3 bad things and 3 good things. We are going to discuss about that, the course fee via KCET, via management, via NRI, the hostel facilities, and finally my take on it. So my take on it might not be very useful for you, but still try it out. Starting with the basics of RVCE College of Engineering. Baba, you have 2 college codes that you need to know. One is KCET college code and one is COMEDK college code. So whenever you do option entry, whenever you fill an option that I want to get entry into this college, this is the course that I want. Always understand, a college might have similar names. So RVCE College of Engineering is there, RV University is there, RV ITM is there. There are so many RV colleges like that, which is why you can get confused. And these colleges which are there, they can also give you courses such as CSE and things like that. So every college has a unique college code. Make sure you take a note of that. You write it somewhere. I'm telling you from the first college review video onwards, make sure you do that. So this is E005 for KCET. For COMEDK, it is E095. Okay, now, how can I reach RVC College, ma'am? So, RVC College is very near to a metro station. It's a Purple Line metro station which is there in Bangalore, and the name of the station is Patanagere Metro Station. Okay, I do not know if at all I'm pronouncing it correctly, but that is the metro station and it is very near to the metro station. The college is very near to it. It's in RV Vidyaniketan Post, Bangalore. So, make sure if at all you're worried about the location, you need not be worried, because it's located at a very nice place where you can do easy transportation, at least through the metro. Okay, we know auto fares and all is too much. Just try using these things. It could be really good if feasible to you. Now, talking about the cutoff which was there and the courses which were offered through KCET the previous year. So through KCET, these many courses were being offered the previous year, and if at all we see the main branches that mostly children, I'm so sorry, children look out for is computer science and engineering with data science, CSE with AI/ML, and CSE with cybersecurity. So one good thing is that here you have multiple allied courses of CSE, which basically what I should say is divides your chances of getting into, I mean in a good way I'm telling, okay, it gives you a chance for getting placement very easily. So yes, that is there. So because if at all I talk about just one course, this one course will be having limited number of seats, right? So if you're not getting enrolled over there, you have lost your chance. But here it's not like that. You have multiple options. But yes, that increases the competition and placement as well. And I really want to tell one thing before I go ahead. Multiple review videos I watched and everyone said the same thing. Your CGPA. Your CGPA is super important, and they expect you to have more than actually 7.5. I should not say 7.5, it should be more than 8. And they actually do the placement like that. So the ones who have really good CGPA, as in 8.5 to 9 or probably beyond that, are the ones who have been getting recruited first. So you need to know the importance of it, and it's not just about placement, it's also about internship placements. So CGPA is something that you have to take a note of. If you're planning to get into this particular college, you need to understand there's a lot of competition and you have to maintain your CGPA nicely. Otherwise, you are losing your chances of getting a good placement. You will get placed, but the chance of getting a good placement would be comparatively lesser if at all you do not take this seriously. Well, apart from this, you also have aerospace engineering. Okay, and you also have EC, electronics and communication engineering, electronics and telecommunication engineering. You have mechanical, EEE, biotechnology, civil engineering, chemical engineering, and industrial engineering. Now, since these CS courses are something that has more, people looking out for it, which is exactly why the cutoff, if at all you see, it will make you dizzy. Why? Because the first round cutoff was just 234. That means you should be having a rank below it, or basically within it, right? 234 means my rank should be around 220 or 200 or 10 or so, anything below this particular number, and that is a very difficult thing, right? Similarly, over here, the last round cutoff just went up to 499. It has not even reached 500. Okay, 1 unit less than 500, 499. So that is the difference is what? 265. Only a jump of 265 is being noticed over here, which means that to get admission into CSE through KCET is actually very difficult in RVC College of Engineering. But you also have the allied courses, and that is what I was talking about. So over here it was 367 and here it was 742. The difference was 375. Now if at all you're looking for AI/ML, because that is also something that is booming, right? So if you see that it is 429 over here and 944 over there, it is 515 now. Now this year there can be changes over here. Okay, since AI is taking over a lot of things, probably there could be changes over here in terms of the cutoff as well. So I have an expectation about that also. Okay, now we talk about aerospace engineering, something that is totally different. 1126 was the cutoff, and over here 2069 was the cutoff, the last round cutoff. The difference was 942. If at all you see in general, differences for all the courses are very less. And what I've heard is that they have placement for all the branches. For all the branches. It's not like only the core branches, or basically these are the branches which is the one that provides placement. The other branches also have good amount of placement, because you know the competition is they are taking in students who are academically very, very, very good. Okay, so that could possibly a reason why more companies are approaching and taking in children. So yes, that is also there. And but on the other hand, I also want to tell one thing. If you're looking for a management quota seat over here, in that case, I will not ask you to take these branches which are there. You might not get enough return of interest. If you're looking out for management quota seats, you need to be ready to invest money and get seats over here. Okay, so there is a slight difference. If you're getting through KCET, okay, then these courses would be still fine, because whatever amount you're spending over there, at least you will get a return of it, because the average package would be more about like 10 lakh. It has always been like that. Okay, so yes, you are safe there. But if you're investing more and if you're expecting the very good amount of return out there, that would not happen. For that, you need to look for the above courses which is there. Cool. So this is how it is. Now, these were the courses which were there the previous year, and I told you the previous year 2025, from a lot of places information science and engineering was being removed. From RV also it was being removed. Now when I went to the website, it was mentioned that for this year information science and engineering is back, but still we cannot have a good take on it completely. The reason being that KCET or KEA has to update about that. So KEA, how does it update? It gives you seat matrix, it gives you list of colleges, list of the cutoff and everything. That's when you get to know that okay, this is a course that is also being added. Or probably when they release the seat matrix, that for one course how many seats are there, that's when we get to know that okay, this particular course is also there. You get it? So as of now, I'm not giving you 110% surety, but this is there in their website. Two courses are there. One is information science and engineering, and the other one is electronics and instrumentation engineering. Okay, so these two courses are something that you can expect this year, but I do not know if there is a mistake that has been done from their end in their website, but these two courses are there. Look out for this. Don't think that, okay, 110% information science and engineering would not be there. Don't think like that. Please make sure you do your proper thorough study before doing the option entry, and don't worry, I am also there. I'll help you out. Okay, so yes, this is about it. Now it will be a good ray of hope for everyone who were thinking that, oh my god, this particular number does not make me happy. So you can be happy if at all you see the COMEDK cutoff. Not too happy, but at least a bit relieved. So COMEDK, if at all we see, computer science and engineering 307 was the first cutoff, and it went beyond 500. It reached up to 700, I must say. 692 was the last round cutoff. So over here the jump was 385. Similarly, you have other courses as well, where you can similarly see a high amount of difference out there. 462 here and 890 was the last round cutoff. 480 over here, 975 was the last round cutoff. Apart from that, you can look over here as well for all the other courses. Cool. So make sure you know about that, but do understand that COMEDK also has higher fees. Okay, COMEDK will also have higher fees. So there could be a 2 lakh difference. Okay, I'm just talking about the fee. I'm not talking about the hostel fee and all. If, for example, previous year, if I say through KCET, it was 1,21,000 general fee. Apart, if you're not including the skill lab fee and things like that. If it was 1,21,000, for COMEDK, I think it was around 3,31,000, something like that. So there's a 2 lakh difference. You get it? And that's a good difference. So, but yeah, still better than management, because management fee is going to blow you off. You just wait for some time. Okay. So yes, this is an option if at all you have little money to spend. And if you're getting placed over here in this core branches, which is there for CSE, it will be really good. You can get good placements. Okay, you will get your return of investment as well. Okay, so yes, have you hit the subscribe button? There's a reminder that I'm keeping because I forget to tell that usually, but today I remember it. I told it before only. I'm telling you again, please hit on the subscribe button, and if you think that this video was helpful for you, do not forget to hit on the like button as well. Talking about the National Institutional Ranking Framework, now this is given by government. According to which, listen, RVCE is a college which comes under VIT, that is VTU, that is Visvesvaraya Technological University. So this university ranking is in 101 to 150 band, which is not at all a bad number. Similarly, RVCE also, when we talk about engineering college ranking, it comes under 101 to 150 in India. In a band of 101 to 150 in India. MSRIT was on the 75th position, okay, and this is a little bit backwards, but it could be because of the, what do you say, certain features such as the campus exposure and little things like this, but I'm not exactly sure why they have, what do you say, a lesser rank than MSRIT. So that is still not clear, which is why I will not comment too much on it, but it's not a bad deal. It's a good deal itself that it is coming under this particular rank. Okay, yes. And for 2026, they are yet to release it. So let's see when it comes, what happens this year. Yes, yes. Now, talking about the placement support, placement and basically the support. We call it the placement king. Is it really the placement king? Let's see. Highest salary was 67 LPA. For MSRIT, we saw it was around 50 LPA. So if you compare, definitely it has the highest package. The previous year also it was having 67 LPA according to its website. Now if we talk about the average package, it was 16.86 LPA this year, and that's a very good number. It's a very, very good number, and as I said, as for the reviews I heard also, they said that it was almost about 10 lakh for everyone. So 16.86 as an average package is not at all a bad deal, and that is exactly why probably it is known as placement king, because you should not be just looking at the highest, you should be looking at the median as well as the average package as well. Median is not given sadly, but the average is given, and it's not bad. It's a good thing. Number of offers is 698 and number of students selected is 654 and number of companies is 192 that has visited, whereas as of now 2000 placement is still ongoing, so there could be changes over here as well. Now one more thing that I remember is that children were saying that there is international exchange program as well to Germany and places like that, and some people actually get job roles in Germany because of the international, interchange program which is there, or exchange program which is there, which was actually very good to hear. Okay, so all of your efforts that you're putting, that is coming out to be fruitful, and you get to know about it even before you pass out of the college. That is even more better, right? Similarly, as I said about the internship, here, if at all you're really good with academics, your CGPA is really good, so it's like you will be awarded internship after multiple rounds. There are interviews also for internship also, okay, and post that you will be getting the internship, and in some cases they give you an offer before. So in the second year, fourth semester, you usually have internship programs and things like that. After doing that only, some companies, they offer job roles saying that okay, you can come and join after the fourth year is being completed. You get it? So that and all is also happening, which is actually really, really good. But again, as I said, the CGPA has to be maintained really well, and you have to give your best over there. So make sure from day one onwards, if at all you're getting admission, give your best. Also, one more thing I heard is that this part I'm not very, very sure, but I'm just telling you, you can have your inquiries being done with them only. That is towards the, as in if at all you are taking some branches and after the first year you feel that you want to change it, depending on the availability you can change it as well, but again your CGPA is going to be a lot of importance. So make sure you just have a quick inquiry about that with your seniors. You can connect them through LinkedIn and all. You have social media, please make sure you use it wisely. Yes, so do that. So anyway, it is actually the placement king for a reason, as I said, and that is this. Now, what type of jobs are being offered to children of different courses? For example, if we talk about computer science and engineering and information science and engineering, mostly they will be into data analytics or data science, talent acquisition and management, IT, software design and development, and things like that. This is for what? CSE and information science and engineering. R&D product, research and development product, over here ECE, EEE, EIE and ETE are the ones which are mostly being taken. So electronics and semiconductor, R&D, media and mobile application, these are the job roles, or these are sectors, not job roles, basically these are the sectors where these courses are most used. Okay. Now, next thing is consultancy and supply chain, other services. Basically, all of them, all the courses can set for placement in these sectors, whether it's consultancy or e-commerce, finance, banking and investment, other customer services, general, education, real estate, brokerage, travel, hospitality, and consumables. Okay, supply chain management or logistics as well. It's for all. Now, finally, there is one more thing also, that is for mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, biotechnology, ASE, IEM, and also civil engineering. So over here, we have automobile engineering and manufacturing, construction, cement, architecture and internal design engineering, energy, power and mining sector, and engineering and production sector, medical and healthcare and pharmaceutical, software solutions and equipment sector. These are the places where you can look out for jobs. And the companies which have visited have been very, very big companies. It's not just Indian companies, there are international companies which usually visits them and take children. Okay, so in that case also, it is completely sorted. So I'll say RVC is good with placements. Now, yes, and now the next thing, that is what students have to talk about RVCE College of Engineering. So we'll start off with the good things and then we'll go to the bad things. So Elite placement pipeline is the first good thing that they have to tell. So they are saying that many major companies such as Microsoft, Amazon, Cisco, Apple, a lot of companies have visited and often see average packages ranging from 16 to 19 LPA. Average package ranging from this particular range for these industries such as CSE, for ISE, for electronics and communication engineering. Yes, that is also one more very important thing I heard, that is ECE over here. The placement for ECE is really, really good over here in this particular college. So it's not just CSE but also ECE. Okay, and yeah. Next thing, active internship culture. I spoke about it, telling you again. Internships are the core part of student journey, with many students securing roles as early as their 5th or 6th semester. The college actively facilitates these through industry tie-ups, and top performers frequently land internships that convert into lucrative pre-placement offers. That is what I was talking about. So be good and you can get a job easily. Now, strong peer network and campus culture. So listen to me, RVC, MSRIT, BMS, PES, these colleges are where it's very difficult for you to get in because of the cutoff which is there. Now, what do you mean by that is that the crowd who will be there are going to be someone who's academically really good. That means the competition is going to be high and everyone is thriving. I'm not saying as a bad thing. I'm not talking about children who are not that great in academics. This should be something that should be motivating you. This should be something that should be bringing out some change in you if at all you feel you are academically weak. Okay, there's always a way to improve and we will be doing that. But yes, we also need to understand that children who are academically stronger, and if at all there are a group of them, it is going to be more competitive, and with competition you learn better as well. So that is an environment that has been provided, which is why it is said that it's really good. It keeps everyone motivated. So students often highlight the quality of crowd as a major benefit, being one of the top choices for high-ranking KCET and COMEDK students. The environment is competitive and intellectually stimulating as well. The presence of vibrant student clubs, technical fests like 8 Mile and various association provides excellent opportunities. So there are multiple tech fests being done, where there are multiple clubs as well. The most famous fest which is being done is, I think, 8 Mile itself, which is being done annually once. And a lot of other colleges children also come over here. There is a good footfall for this particular tech fest and it gives you a good exposure and fun and things like that. So these are the few things that children vouch for in RVC. Now, I'm pretty sure you are excited to know what are the things that children do not like about RVC college. So for every good thing, we know there are two sides of a coin. So let's see the other side. Administrative and school-like rigidity. A consistent point of friction is the restrictive environment. Students often complain about stringent attendance requirements. Okay, this should be, and it can vary from branch to branch. Some branches say that you need 75. Some branches says 85% is necessary. You have to be that. You have to have that. Now, a lack of flexibility for off-campus professional opportunities and a management style that feels more like a high school, okay, than a modern engineering university. That is something that children are not liking. Second, infrastructure inconsistencies. So the campus is actually considered to be a bit smaller in comparison to the other colleges which are there in Bangalore, the big colleges such as PES or MSRIT and things like that. So that is one thing. And apart from that, you know, the hostel which is there, that is also something. I'll come to that, I think, slowly. Yes, so these are few things. Okay, I should be talking about the hostel over here, right? Yes. So hostel also, I've heard that the mess food is not that great, but as I always say, I have never seen a hostel, I've never seen a person talking good about the hostel food, because I think we all crave for our home food and homely food. And not just that, in hostel you're cooking for so many people. So yes, but if at all you know some college where good hostel food is there, do let us know in the comment section, so all the foodies can give attendance over there as well. But in general, my dear children, this is how it usually works, but not a good thing. Okay, so yes, they have been complaining about it, and I literally saw about that in a video as well. So this is there. Okay, now hectic scheduling and academic pressure. Many students feel the academic workload is intense and at times unnecessarily hectic, especially towards the end of semester. So these things are something that children are not liking. And also one more thing about hostel is that it is kind of a little overpriced, and still if at all you are not getting enough amount of, I mean, you're not getting a good quality of food, it's a little down, right? So probably that is exactly why children are talking about it. But these are something that is a part of the usual college life. You cannot expect it to be super good in all ways. So yes, there are certain drawbacks, and this is what I have found. Okay, so that's all. And now going ahead with the next thing, that is the fee. So the fee for KCET through KCET is not being published in their website until now. I'll tell you how was it the previous year. So the previous year it was 1,21,610 through KCET. Apart from that, just understand that there could be an extra 33,000 rupees and things like that. It's a maximum. Okay, I'm talking about the maximum number which was there the previous year. That is skill life fee, or basically Vishweshwara Technological University fee, and things like that were there. So this plus this, that means accounting to be almost 1,60,000 or 1,50,000. That was the range. Now this year obviously it is going to go up. It's not going to remain the same. It could go up by 10,000 more, 10,000 more is what I believe. I do not know if it goes more high. Whenever KA gives its fee, provisional fee structure, I'll be definitely sharing that with you. Now depending on SNQ quota and things like that, your fee is going to vary. So previous year it was 30,610 per year for SNQ quota children. For SC ST whose annual income was up to 10 lakh, it was different, it was zero, no money. And basically for children who belong to category 1 whose annual income was up to 2.5 lakh, it was 98,020. Now I'm telling you, this year there are lots of changes. These price tags which are there, or basically the annual income slabs which are there, it has pretty much changed. So you should not be expecting these things for now. As of now, there would be definitely some changes, strong changes that could be coming around. Here, as I said, it can go up to like 10,000 extra. That is something that you can expect. Apart from it, this would also be there. Okay, this is through KCET I'm talking about. Now, through management, they have clearly mentioned, which is why I can say, and these numbers are really, really high, must say that. So, you know, first, computer science and engineering. First year, 36 lakhs. This is lakh, okay. 1 year, 36 lakh. Second year, 13 lakh. Third year, 13 lakh. And fourth year, 13 lakh. Total is what? 75 lakh. And this is something that I did not like. Okay, to be honest, it's a huge price, and with the highest salary which is being offered is 67 LPA. And I'm not saying that it's a very bad deal and you should not be getting into it through management quota, but I'm saying that if you're someone who is not economically very, very strong, you should not be even thinking about it. And if you think that I am ready for the investment, it's okay from my end, then in that particular case, make sure you give your best and land up in a good place, in a good job. Yes, you will be getting your return. Slowly, you might need some more years. Obviously not in the first year you will be getting. You have to work really hard. You would have to switch companies. You will be getting what you have invested. But this is generally the fee that you have to pay for the course. Apart from that, there is hostel fee, this fee, that fee. So please keep that in mind. An opinion, just a general opinion that I have. Now the next big thing that we have is, I think, computer science with AIML, 31,000, then 31 lakh, and then 12, and then 12, and then 12. It will be 67 lakhs in overall. Then we have this particular course, and that is computer science engineering with data science. Overall, it will be 60 lakhs. And if you talk about the other courses which are there, electronics and communication, 19 over here, 43 lakhs. That's even more better. And they have good placement in ECA, so it can be considered if at all you are someone who has interest there. Okay, only if you have interest there. Now the least is one I am seeing for chemical engineering. It's probably because the demand for it also is less. That is probably the reason why the fee is also less. Keep in mind, don't just go behind the fees is less, I'll just take that course. No, you should be understanding what's your interest, and depending on your interest you should be going ahead. Okay, not just interest and along with that return in future. That should be in your mind. Okay, so this is how it is. And one more very important thing, apart from the above fees, students have to pay the other fees every year, approximately 65,000 rupees. And hostel fees and transportational fees will be intimated in due course. They have not mentioned it in their website. Now there are eligibility also. 10 standard minimum 70% in science and mathematics subjects separately. 11 standard minimum 65% in math and physics subjects separately. 12 standard, if results are announced, minimum 60% in physics and mathematics subject separately. And candidates should compulsorily appear and have to obtain a rank in KCET and also COMEDK or basic KCET or COMEDK or basically JEE Mains 2026. If candidate has studied other than Indian board, they have to compulsorily apply and get equivalent certificate as well. So you'll get more information in their official website. You can check it out. This is just a general thing that I had to tell you. Apart from it, you have NRI quota as well. I was talking about that, right? So parents or students seeking admission to the following BE programs, such as from under OCI. OCI means overseas citizen of India and person of Indian origin, or probably a Nepal citizen, or children of Indian workers in Gulf, CIWG. In that particular case, you can go ahead with this, and basically there are 3 courses or branches where you can take admission. One is mechanical, one is computer science and engineering, and the one is CSE with AI ML. So over here in dollars the money is written, but let's talk about in Indian rupees. So for mech it is 3,60,000 yearly fee. For CSE it is 10,80,000 as a yearly fee, and for CSE with AIML it is 9 lakh. So these 3 branches are available. If at all you're wishing, you can check out for that. Again, approximately 65,000 you have to give every year. Keep that also in mind. So if at all you're someone who is from NRI quota and basically was looking for management quota seats, you can have a better option over here. You have something over here. Yes. Now here also you have little bit things. You have minimum requirements, the same requirements which were there. There are certain things that you need to look forward for, documents that you need to produce. Make sure you produce these documents if at all you're planning to get in through this route. Okay, if you want the PDF for this or PPT for this, let me know. I can give you, okay, in the WhatsApp channel. Let me know if at all you need it. Now, I'm done with the review, and I just have one question, that is, did you like it? If at all you did, let me know. And what's my take on it? If at all you ask, I'll say that it will be really good if you take admission in this particular college. If you get a chance, make sure that you give your best over there. And apart from that, if you're thinking of taking an admission through management quota, things like that, please understand, if you're ready to invest money, invest in the core fields and please work hard. If not, do not go ahead for random courses out there just because the fees is less. It will not give you enough amount of return of interest because the fee is very, very high through management quota. Yes, so that is there. Apart from it, the college wise, I think it's really good. Infra is a little older is what I got to know, but that should not be a big problem for you until and unless it is hampering your job facility or probably your exposure. I think they are finding ways to make things better. Let's have that trust on them, right? So these are a few things, and it would have been really good if at all they could have done it a little faster with the equipments and all the things that you need. It would be really good. I think they are working on it. Let's see. Yes, so that's all. Wishing you the best, and please take care of yourself. Lots of love. I'll come back with another college review really soon. Bye-bye.